Hey guys. Karaoke. Facebook can't get mad at me. Say the hip hop, hip it to the hip, a hop and you don't stop, a rock it to the bang bang, the good up dump, the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Sorry. I have to get used to the lighting. I feel very muddy. Mike, if you're watching and it looks super muddy, feel free to come down and do something to help me out, because I just feel like I'm in a haze, like I need to break through the haze to see anybody. I don't know, but if anybody's here, say hello. I'd love to see your happy shiny faces or your happy shiny names. Some guy on Long Island day has officially been made. Woohoo! I found out your name is Dave. I said to Mike, I'm like, I keep saying some guy on Long Island. He's like, it's Dave. I'm like, I didn't know. Hello, Ed. Hello, Tyler. How are you? So Dave and Ed. Yes. Hello, Dave. Dave and Ed. This is sort of normal attire for me for my lives. Like sometimes I'll have regular clothes on. Other times I'm rocking Where's Waldo. Not really sure why. It's just in my drawer from previous Halloweens. And sometimes it just makes me feel happy inside. So today was one of those days. I'm like, today's a Where's Waldo day. I don't know. Babe, I was saying before you got on, I'm not sure what the picture looks like, but down here it looks really like swampy. Like I need to push through murky water to see anybody. But if that looks that way and you want to come down and do your lighting magic, that'd be great. If not, that's fine too. How is everybody? Tyler, I don't know if I said hello to you, but hello. How's everybody's day today? Today is Thursday. Anybody else having that, like, what day is it every day? Because every day feels like just an extension of the day before, like one big day. I know we all feel that, but constantly on a daily basis, I'm like, I'm doing one of these, looking like calendar. I'm like, wait a minute. There are 30 days in April. Today is the third week. It's terrible. I'm trying to figure out what reality I'm in. Dave says, so far, so good. Good to know that. It actually looks fine. Oh, good. Okay. We'll light it up tomorrow. Lisa says, hi. Hi, Lisa. Ed says Groundhog Day, 100%. 100%. Every day is Groundhog Day. And when you said that, Groundhog's Day, was that the one with Bill Murray? Because right now I'm thinking of What About Bob? I can't explain to you. What About Bob? I'm sorry, I'm already all over the place. What About Bob is one of those movies, if you haven't seen it, I've seen it like 50 times. And every time I watch it, it's one of those where you find like a new nugget, a new little gem that is brilliant. Like your first time watching it, you're like, you might be like, this is crap, but it makes me laugh so hard. Has anyone seen What About Bob? Oh, I love that movie so much. Where he's like, I'm sailing, I'm a sailor. And he's like wrapped up on the pole. It makes me laugh. Where am I? Mom, the whole Michael Sharon Brown is throwing me off, Mom. But hi, Mom. I'm glad you figured it out. Every day does feel the same. It does. Yes, the Bill Murray movie. Okay, I wanted to make sure I had the two different movies, but both are fun. Yes, they are both fun. Lisa says, I feel like this month will never end. We have to stay inside until May 15th. And Ed, you haven't seen What About Bob? I'm forgetting where to look. I'm like, you haven't. You have to see it. And I'm telling you, it's one of those movies that you'll watch once and you'll be like, this is crap, maybe, and then watch it again. And you're going to find these little things where you're like, oh, that's brilliant. What is happening right now? I need to turn off, I'm sorry, my notifications, because that's rude. There we go. It is silenced. And you have not seen, I know, Lisa, I saw, we got that little lovely message today. Here's what I'm going to suggest, because I heard somebody else suggest it. I think in our minds, we need to just plan for June, like plan for the end of June. This way, if it's before then. You've already planned till the end of June that this quarantine is going to be till then. If they all of a sudden May 15th they're like we're good to go, then that's sort of like yay, a surprise. But come May 15th, if they extend it and we're all thinking May 15th we're going to tap out and be like, woohoo, we're done with this, and we're not, it's going to be like another big disappointing thing. So in my mind, I'm saying till the end of June, which breaks my heart, but it's where I'm going. Ernie, hello, Ernie. How are you? I'm pretty sure I've seen What About Bob. I'm also pretty sure I was inebriated and don't remember anything about it. That's amazing. That's hysterical, Ernie. So, guys, I have to tell you. So, Ernie and Ed are married. I'm finding out all these connections, and both have YouTube channels. I went to Ed's YouTube channel, which is really cool. Had a lot of like cool stuff that like I don't know that I necessarily, like the detailing and the models and stuff. I'm like, I've never done that, but I find it fascinating. And then you have Ernie's channel, and I have to tell you, Ed and Ernie, like, correct me if I'm wrong, they did this video together. It's like 15 questions, and it was around Christmas. I think it's on Ernie's channel, and it just had us laughing. It's just like the two of them as a married couple answering questions. And spoiler alert, I'm going to give one of their answers right now. So they were talking about favorite holiday foods. And Ed said, Ed, I kind of questioned your choice. Out of all the foods, he went with fruitcake. I'm like, okay. I don't want to yuck anybody's yum, but I'm like, all right, fruitcake. And then Ernie goes on to describe fruitcake as she's like, that great brain matter. And you see Ed's face like, it was just really cute. I'm cracking up at it. But if you have time, go check it out because they're a fun couple. You guys are a fun couple, and I want to be invited to your next Christmas party. That's all I'm saying. The crazy girl from New York and the Where's Waldo getup wants to be there because it would be fun. Ed said when in the Navy on deployment, they played the movie Groundhog Day every day for 3 months. That has all screwed up. That's terrible. That is terrible. Lisa said, but the president said he wants to open up the world. I don't know. I know. Lisa, I just stop listening sometimes. I don't want to get all political, but sometimes I just stop listening to certain things because I figure, they're still trying to figure it out. Like, this is something brand new to everybody. So Trump is trying to figure his stuff out. Cuomo's trying to figure it out. They got people that are like involved in this, like, don't pee on my tree type thing. And I'm like, you know what? You guys figure out your stuff. You let us know when you have a better idea of what's going on. And we're just going to continue to do what we need to do to make sure we don't get sick. So that's where I'm sort of at with it. Oh, is it on Ed's channel? I'm sorry. I thought it was on Ernie's channel. The Christmas collab is okay. It was on your channel. So go to Ed's channel because it really brought me so much joy. And you're going to scroll to like 3 months ago. And it's a fun video. And I think I want to copy it and do one with Mike because I think we'd have fun. Michael could not find your channel to join. Mike doesn't have a channel. What? He doesn't have one. I know. It's crazy. But I'm sorry. I'm looking at my water. I'm going back and forth between wine and water. Again, because I don't really drink wine. So I have to make sure I'm like, but it's just delicious. Oh, and last night everybody was trying to guess what wine I was drinking. It's just Pinot Grigio, cupcake Pinot Grigio, cheap wine that people are probably like, that's gross. I love it. It tastes like a liquid candy bar. I don't know. But how was everybody's day today? How was it? I will tell you my day. And again, like I always say, feel free to jump in on the conversation. I just talk. I just press live and I don't stop talking unless I see something and then I comment, but I'm just a talker. So please feel free to interrupt. Mike says, no, I don't. It's all breezy all the time. It is. My husband, he works in the media. Don't hate him, guys. He's great, actually. He does camera and editing and all of that stuff. So thankfully, I have somebody in my life, in my home, that can edit and does my editing, which is really great. So we kind of work together as a team. You went on a walk. You saw a deer. That's lovely. I love seeing deer. I started a jigsaw puzzle. That's fantastic. Of what? I was saying this the other night that I want to start a puzzle. And you would think, walk into Target during your essential runs and there'd be puzzles. And there were no puzzles, unless I was like a 4-year-old wanting to just put together animals. But I want a puzzle. So I got to order one online. Um, you taught 5 karate classes tonight. You're a beast, Tyler. You are a beast. Starry Night. Oh, how nice. That's lovely. And then you're going to put like the clear glue Mod Podge and on the wall. I love when people do that. That's so lovely. Yeah, Tyler is a beast doing 5 karate classes. I can't. Mike has a million Emmys. Mike right now is cringing. He's like, "Don't talk about it." Yeah, my husband, I will say, he's a very talented guy with he's a photojournalist, so he does video and editing, and he's a beautiful storyteller. He really is. So he's won a lot of awards. And it's funny, people are like, where do you put them? Half of them he gives to people. He gives to people that like, just think they're cool and they want to display them. And then we have half in boxes, and well, that would be a whole. So maybe like a third, and a third or somewhere like in his office and stuff. I wish we had like a beautiful room to like display all of his achievements, but we don't. So I don't know. But yeah, today I was sort of like up and down. Some parts of the day, it just wasn't going well with the kids, with my 2 beasts who I love very much. I love them dearly, but they are beasts. And parts of the day just they weren't going well. And I think my neighbors may have heard me screaming. And I hate being a screamer. Like I truly don't like it. And I try all these tricks to breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth and count to 10 and realize that I'm becoming their inner voice in life. La, la, la. But sometimes they're so infuriating that I'm just like, "Wah!" And I'm pretty sure my neighbors heard. Many years ago, I used a video to show proper shooting. Wait, you used one of his videos to show proper shooting technique. Well, that's lovely. Look at you, Miguel, making an impact on Dave's life. Dave, have you and I ever met? When I was at News 12, did we ever meet? Are you a Dave that I know and I'm just an idiot and don't realize it? Do tell. Tyler says Zoom classes are so much harder than the in-person classes to do. And I still can't figure out why. I told you why. I truly think so. Tyler is one of the kids' karate instructors. And we had talked about this. Like they're now teaching karate like this. Like they have it set up with a computer and they can see all the kids in the boxes. And it's fantastic because my kids can log on and they're there for like 45 minutes. But Tyler and like other instructors I've spoken to said it's exhausting, like more so than physically having them there. And I think it's just like your brain is working differently now. Like instead of really being hands-on and physical with the kids, you're like constantly trying now to navigate technology and like look in on the screen. It's different. So I would think that it would just be like mentally more exhausting. I don't know. I don't know if that's what you're experiencing, but I could see why. Wait, many years ago, Tyler, I have 4 of his. You do have 4 of his, Mom. And Ed said, hey, I just learned about Where's Waldo. What? You just learned about Where's Waldo? Like just now? Like, did you look at Ernie and be like, what the hell is that get up this chick is wearing? And then you looked up Where's Waldo? Is that what happened? I love Where's Waldo. I do. I love, like, he has all these books and he's just like in all these different scenes, like, and then you're like, there he is. There he is. So this is my Halloween costume. I think it was actually this past year. This is my get up. Ernie's cracking up, thinking about the neighbors hearing me screaming. Yeah, I think today was one of those days. And we have new neighbors across the street that are probably like, oh, she's bananas. Yeah, I kind of lost it a little bit today. I'm like, leave me alone. Like my voice went into octaves that I didn't know. Like I could, and I think my head was like, like it was a little crazy because they're they're not nice human beings sometimes. Sometimes they are like, I watch them in awe and I cry at the amazing um, hearts and brains and minds that my children have, and they're wonderful. And then other times I look at them and I'm like, you're the spawn of freaking Satan. Like, get out of my social distancing space. You're too close. You're being terrible, terrible. Today was one of those days, I have to tell you. Hence the wine. Dave says, no, I was at News 12 from, oh, okay. Yeah, no. So we definitely missed each other. Dave is long gone. Exactly. Really, Ed? Wow, look at me just enlightening your day. Now you know about Where's Waldo. I love it. That's exactly what Ed said. I'm sure he's probably like, what in the hell? Is she a candy cane? Like, what is going on? I'm cracking myself up. I'm sorry. Sometimes I go into laughing fits and I can't stop. I find that to be hysterical. Tyler said it's true. I also feel like I'm constantly talking, which I do in regular classes too, but something about talking over Zoom is a lot more tiring. I'm sure it is. I look while the kids are doing their classes and I'm tired looking at all the boxes, the Brady Bunch get up of like, oh, there's Jan and Greg and like, da, da, da. And you're trying to like get all these kids to pay attention. So many times Riley's taking class on Zoom and she comes over to me and she's like, can you make me a snack? Hey, mom, can I just I'm like, pretend this is your real class. This is not like, I'm not your vending machine. Get back in. And then Zoom, I don't know if everybody's using Zoom, but now what happens is that when the kids are taking a class using Zoom or Google Classroom, they know that their teacher or instructor can see them. So sometimes they act a fool like times 1,000 because they know I'm not going to raise my voice because now I have a teacher or an instructor there. So usually I will go on the other side of the computer where I'm not seen and I'm like, like through my teeth. And they're just like, I'm telling you, man. Oh, these children sometimes. I thought you were. You thought I was in some weird sailor outfit. Oh, isn't it Shmi? Is that the guy's name from what in the hell is that? Peter Pan? I think I think he had something very similar to this, like with the binoculars and the red and white. I think I could picture that. He's like, Shmee. I don't know. I'm sorry. Um, you have to get a Where's Waldo book. I know. I'm gonna bring one the next time, Ed. We're gonna do story time with Bree, and I'm gonna show you Where's Waldo. I can go to sleep tonight knowing I learned something new. I mean, isn't that what life is about? Every day, you learn something new every day. I mean, it could be Spanish, it could be about wine, or it could be about Where's Waldo. And I think that one is the better of the three, to be honest with you. Our kids are out of the house. Lucky man. You're never too old to learn. This is true. This is true. Are your kids local? Like, do you get to at least see them through all of this? Like, do the drive-by hi and, keep your distance, or are they out of state? My mom's out of state. I miss you like the wine idea. I know. Me too. Me too. It's so funny. I have a bunch of friends. I was saying this yesterday that are like wine connoisseurs. And I'm just like an embarrassment, I believe, to them. Like if we ever hang out and they have like their wine. There are two different kind of wine glasses, one that's like a goblet and one that's a little thinner. I don't know the difference. And they're swirling and I'm just like, do you have a straw? Can I get some ice cubes? And they're like, oh, dear Lord, but whatever. To each their own, to each their own. Oh, you miss me more, Mom. Thanks. I appreciate that so very much. We went tonight, which I was talking about the other day. We went back to our local hospital tonight and joined a bunch of people across the street in the parking lot and did the clap out and the woohoo and the signs saying thank you. And it was so nice. And all the doctors and nurses, not all of them, but a bunch of them came out and they were like, dancing, waving, and taking pictures of us cheering them on. It was really, it's our second time going. We're gonna go a bunch of times. Tyler, I know you want to come, and it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome to just be a part of that. It's emotional, and it's really, I don't know, it's just awesome to kind of, cheer on people that are going through that. Oh crap, were we supposed to tell Tyler? I talked to Tyler. I knew he was teaching, so he's going to join us on another night. Ed says they are where we will build in Homestead. Oh, that's lovely. So you're moving closer to your kids? That's fun, I think, right? Sometimes when my mom comes in to visit, in her mind, she's like, this is going to be amazing. Then she's here for like 2 days and she's like, I'm ready to go back to North Carolina. Between like me, my brother, my sister, trying to split time, what grandkids she has seen. And it's sometimes it's a lot on her. So I know that. Tyler can't wait. I know it's nice, Tyler. I think you'll really like it, especially because you're going to be a nurse. I think that's awesome. And it's really cool of you and everyone. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's just it. You know what, Mike? I don't know if you felt this way, but I felt like we were part of like a movie, like from a small town where everybody knew each other and they just get together and clap for the doctors and the nurses. Like it just looked like a Hallmark movie. I'm like, I love this movie. I mean, the rest of the movie is like a freaking sci-fi horror thriller that I don't want to be part of anymore. But the clapping, it's lovely. It is lovely. Like Cousin Eddie in Christmas Vacation. Ed, was that the movie you had mentioned in your video? That's your favorite Christmas movie? National Lampoon's National Christmas. It has those words in it, like Lampoon and National. And I've never seen it. Is that the one you're talking about? Because I've never seen that one. Lisa has family in North Carolina. Yeah, my mom moved there like 9-ish, 10-ish years ago. Wow, I can't believe it's been that long. It's a lot, but you love us all. I know. Sounds like a good movie. It is, right, Tyler? It is a good movie to be part of, but then the rest of it, I'm just like, all the other craziness in the world has to go away. You felt that way too. I know. It's nice. Yes, it is that movie. Okay, wait. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That's the movie. I've never seen it, which I know might be bizarre to you. Just like I can't believe you didn't know. You didn't know who I was. That's okay though. That is okay. Speaking of Ed and Ernie's video of the questions, the other night, Chevy Chase. Yes, the Chevy Chase movies. I just haven't seen them. I've seen like bits and pieces of I know there's a vacation movie, I think, that doesn't have anything to do with Christmas. Am I making that up? I think I've seen bits and parts of that, bits and pieces of that. But the other night, I was doing a live on Facebook and I was posing some questions to people just to kind of get out of our heads of the whole like coronavirus and quarantine and just like going on. So, and then I watched your video and I came up with some questions of my own. So we're going to play a little question game and I would love for you guys to participate. We did this the other night and I think we had some fun with it. So I'm going to ask some questions. Okay, first one for anybody that wants to participate. I'm curious, wait, they had European vacation and summer vacation. Summer vacation is the one I've seen parts of. European, I don't think I have. I didn't realize it was like a whole freaking franchise. That's cool. I like Chevy Chase. I do. He's a good guy. I mean, I don't know him personally, but I like him in movie. Oh, I have a sneeze. You know when you get that like, oh, I wish I had the sun. Do you hear my son? My actual son? They're supposed to be upstairs watching a movie in my daughter's room, and they're fully taking advantage. Michael, tell them to leave. All right, so first question for anybody who wants to participate. It's an easy one. Nicknames. Do you have any nicknames? Anything that perhaps you'd be embarrassed to tell, but you're going to tell here anyway? In Raleigh, in North Carolina. Oh, that's where your family lives. Yeah, my mom lives near Charlotte, I think. Or maybe that's just the only thing. You hear Frankie yelling, yeah, because he's freaking lunatic bananas. He's right up there. But I hear Mike saying to him, get upstairs, talking through his teeth. But yeah, does anybody have any like nicknames that people call them? Obviously, Breezy is one of mine from my mom. When Mike and I first met, I think it was going through that whole like, oh, lovey-dovey period. We had like 10 nicknames for each other. I would call him Bear, and he has to be on because I don't remember any of them, but he would call me Squeeber, which is just a terrible name, Squeebs, Bo, and now it's just Babe. Like we're both just Babe. Unless we're mad at each other, then I'm calling him Mike and he's calling me Bree. Like we never, and I've discussed this before, we never use our names unless we're pissed at each other. Like if I hear him say Bree or Brienne, my actual name, whoo, forget it. Like, we're just pissed at each other. And I'll just be like, Mike, like it's not good when the real names come out. More like 30. We had like 30 names. I'm just adjusting this for a moment. My mom's nickname, yes, is Wrong Way. That is truly a nickname her friends have given her. And I think it speaks for itself. But my mom, if she's supposed to be going east for 3 hours, she'll realize she's going west on her like 4th hour and wonder why she's not where she needs to be at. No offense, Mom, but it's the truth. And you put it out there. So no nicknames. All right, unless somebody wants to share. What about pet peeves? Does anybody have anything that like if somebody does, you want to punch them in the face? And I'm not saying you would because we're all a friendly bunch, but do you have anything like pet peevish? Like whether your significant other does it or people around you where you're just like, boy, I'm pissed if Brienne comes out. I know. Oh, I know. Like I'm saying, if we use each other's names, forget it. We just know like it's time for marriage counseling right there. Steven! Hello. Sorry, that was loud and obnoxious, but it's my cousin Steven. Hello. Debbie calls me Schneeban. Should I say it? Schneeban, since I'm a kid. Schneeban. All right. Tyler says, I didn't know. Brienne. Yes, Brienne is my real name. And you spelled it correctly too. How did you know that? Oh, because Mike spelled it. I'm like, Brienne is my real name. My parents didn't give me a middle name, and it's just Brienne is my first name. And when I was in my mid-20s, I was thinking, I think I was talking about this last night. I wanted to go into journalism. And when I was going to do that, I was like, this is it. Like, if I'm going to cut it off and just go by Bree, which I liked a lot better, now's the time to do it. So anybody that knows me as Brienne, I know they knew me before I was like 24. And anyone that calls me Bree, I know is from like 24, 25 and up. That's how I know like where people know me in my life. And when people from work found out the whole Brienne thing and that I didn't like it, no offense, Mom, they started calling me that. And I'm like, that's just not going to work. Where are we? Phone shot. Wait. Yep. Dave says, phone video shot the wrong way makes me nuts. Oh, hello, Michael Del Judas. Yes, that is my husband too. If somebody's shooting video vertically versus horizontally, my husband, forget it. Like, watch out. He's like, how don't people know to put the camera? I'm like, because they don't know. Like people, they don't know. And that's okay. The world is still going to turn. It really is. Everything will be all right. Mom says it's the truth. I'm directionally challenged. Yeah, you are. And then I got that from you, but then I got something called Waze and a GPS on my phone. And I go with that. Lisa says, my boyfriend's nickname is Honey. Oh, Honey. And your nickname is Baby. There you go. Ed says she likes to pinch me in sensitive locations. Oh, really, Ernie? You gotta spice it up and do a little pinch. Steven says pet peeves when your mom dictates. When my mom dictates our morning workouts. So I do a 6:30 a.m. live, except for the times when I oversleep and I maybe around 7. And I have people that are up And I do that over on Facebook in my smaller group. And we end each live by doing some sort of like exercise. For a while, we were doing a plank. Now we're doing crunches. And my mom is like, you guys should throw in squats. And my cousin's like, shut up. I know. It's a pet peeve of mine too. And my mom dictates things. Ed says she nicknamed me Booty Head. What? Ernie, do explain. Do tell. Booty Head. I feel like there's a story behind that. Oh, I'm over it. What are you over, Michael? Oh, I missed something. And my mom says, come on, Steve, you know you love me dictating your morning workout. Yeah, that's what everybody loves, Mom. It's 7 o'clock. You being like, squat. I can't. All right, next one. Oh, my pet. Wait. Hey, yes, I do. Love you, Sharon. So my pet peeve, and I've definitely spoken about this to the people that are used to following me on Facebook, but I'm going to share again. And I think, Michael, you know where I'm going with this. I have like a real, I think it's like a diagnosis. There's a name for it, but like certain sounds, and I've described them like mouth noises. So when people are like, oh my God, I want to punch them in the face. Like I need to distance myself when people are just like, or like certain chewing, it puts me over the edge. Another one is if you can imagine this, anybody eat yogurt? So when you flip back the top, and sometimes you have to stir it, the noise that yogurt makes when you stir it, and if you can't picture it, go out and buy yogurt and just stir it. It drives me absolutely bananas to the point where like Mike knows there are certain things that he just has to leave the room and do because I will like it's like my body, just like when I eat something hot and I can't handle it, like I have issues is what it comes down to. Because I'm like, like I can't handle it at all. Um, that's just one nickname. Ooh, Ernie, you got a list? It's a term of endearment. He said I can't call him poo poo face anymore in public. So booty head is okay. You can't call him poo poo head. No, wait, poo poo face, but booty head works. Hey, I love you guys. You need to just like, we need to be friends in real life. You're fun. Oh, it's pretty brutal, gang. I know. I smacking lips. Oh, smacking lips. That's infuriating. Same. And you hate mouth noises too. Tyler, it like, and there's a term for it because there have been things that pop up on Facebook about this, about people who like can't handle the sound of other people chewing. And I'll have people tag me in it because they know it makes me want to do bodily harm to somebody. And Mike, I love you. I love you. But and he tries so hard. He's not an open mouth chewer. He's a very like polite chewer, closed mouth. But I can hear him chewing as if he's like he could be in 2 rooms away and it's in my ear. Like I have bionic hearing. And it's just like I'm making pig noises. He doesn't chew like a pig, but everything he crunches on, it's like I want to punch him in the face. That's all I can think about. It's issues, like truly. Or when people bite into an apple, that noise or banana, but oh, it's terrible. I don't know what my issue is. It is freaking terrible. Um, Mike says I stopped eating yogurt. I know he used to need a yogurt a night, and then finally, I think I was just like giving him like a complex, and he's like, "This isn't worth it." So that was one of the things he cut out. So you hate mukbang? Wait, mukbang videos? Huh? Wait, what? What does that mean? Am I reading that correctly? There are videos, and I don't know if this is what you're referring to. There are videos of like, what are they called? People are on there making certain noises, like because people like to hear it. And I've checked some of those out, and there's certain things like, or they'll stir things, and I'm like, that's terrible. But some people find it relaxing. I don't know. I just don't know. Mike, I love you, but wait, I'm losing comments. Hold on, I see peanut butter, and then it's gone. Okay, here we go. Sweet. I hate the smell of peanut butter. I know, Mom. Oh, Mom. It's I because I could live on peanut butter all day long, and my mom's like, "Mm," like she can't even handle it. Steven says my brother David would literally attack Jason when he eats cereal during Saturday morning cartoons. I can understand, like, cereal also has that crunch factor and then the milk. And then you get people who, my son, he's like, oh, he slurps it. And I just want to, it's terrible to say punch him in the face because he's 5 and that's illegal. But I'm just like, I need to remove myself because the sound, like, that noise is fine for me, but I love apples. I love apples too. See, and here's the thing, like, if I was chomping down on an apple, fine, like, I'm all good with it. And the other thing that's bizarre is that my dog Walter, now anybody that has a dog, you know how sometimes they just get into that, like they want to lick themselves mode, and it has that noise, that like lapping noise. And because it's Walter, it's like a different frequency of love. Like I just love him, and I'm like, you could just do that all day long, and it doesn't bother me. But if any human being were to replicate that sound, I would rip their face off. It's bizarre. I don't know. Mike says, I know it. She's just lovely. What did I miss? I feel like I missed a joke. I can't find it. That's okay. Mike, you explain it to me later. Lisa says, I hate when people eat gum loud. Yes, I know that. My brother-in-law, he is, he's terrible. And he's never on here. And I'm sure he's going to see this. He's like, and I look at him like, just close your mouth. I don't understand what you're doing. It's terrible. It's terrible. I'm beyond Dave is beyond fascinated by this. Dave, does it not bother you? Now the next time somebody stirs a yogurt, you're gonna be like, holy hell, yeah, that is a terrible noise. Ernie says, I have to turn on the radio to eat wet foods. Wet foods? I'm sorry, that was loud. Around people. I don't like sounding like I'm eating from a. Wait a minute. What's a wet food? Like a soup? You were describing a food, and I was cracking up in your video. Why is my nose so itchy? I'm sorry. You were describing a food in your video, and I was watching Ed's face. I think you were talking about some kind of like dressing around the holidays where they throw in things, and Ed's looking at you like, and I was looking the same way because I'm like, I don't know what that is. It sounded delicious, but wet foods, I've never heard. I'm thinking you're talking about like soup and stuff. I am so sorry. I don't know why my nose is itching so much. Holy Hannah. Oh, do you know what else I can't stand? I'm like stuck on this question. When people say, and I'm sorry if anybody says this, yes, Tyler, that's what it is. Now, do you say ASMR or is that a word? Like, is that an acronym or do you say like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not in the know, but that's what it is. And people make those videos and it's like, hello, listen to the sound of my voice. Now I'm going to make mouth noises and you're going to find it so relaxing. And I'm like, this is fucking terrible. And if any of you make those videos, I'm so sorry, but it's literally like I'm allergic to that content. I can't handle it. Wait. Okay. How do I go with, oh, okay. Dave says, how are you with bubble wrap? I love bubble wrap. I know it's because it kind of has that, but I love bubble wrap so much. Like I get a little obsessive with it. Oh my gosh, my brain is going in 15 different ways right now. Okay, I'm going to read through these and then I want to get back to something I'm obsessed with. I can't stand the sound of tapping fingers. Yes, me neither. Videos of people eating. I guess I meant, oh, okay. And I thought maybe that's what you were talking about, but I had never heard of the other word. So it's like, I don't know, maybe that's another word, another type of video. Yeah, the eating videos, and they get thousands of views. And I'm just like, I literally want to put a hit out on this person. Like, what are you doing? But again, to each their own. Wait, I think I miss, dear Lord. I need like a moderator to now. Okay, bubble wrap. And yes, the slurping. Never inviting you guys out to dinner. Oh, we're a good time, Ed. I'll just have to wear earplugs. So no soup in your house. I don't like just scoop your soup, put your spoon in your mouth, and shut your face and just swallow your soup. Why do we have to like that? It's just terrible. Put some bread in your soup, soak it up, eat your bread. What is crackers? But there's no reason to. No. And you think it's an acronym, but I'm not positive. Okay, I have to look it up. I really have to figure out a different seating situation because my feet are really falling asleep. Ed says audio sensory something, not sure what the MR is. Audio sensory mind. I don't know either. I will look it up though. She loves bubble wrap. I do. I love bubble. Ernie loves bubble wrap also. Bubble wrap is a great stress reliever. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So this is not one of my questions, but it just sort of like triggered something else that I'm going to share. I've shared this before. I think people think I'm gross, but I'm going to share it anyway. So, and some of you, I'm sorry, this is repeat. So, in the summer when people get a sunburn, Mike, you know where I'm going with this, and they get a sunburn and their skin peels. Now, here's the thing. You would think that would be something that would be so incredibly repulsive to me. Wait a minute. Tyler has it. Okay. Autonomous sensory nutrient response, apparently. Okay. Also, I can read, but some things I'm just like terrible at. So I just skip over it instead of embarrassing myself. Okay, but that's what it is. I was about to ask, what does that mean? There you go. You have to check it out. Ernie, if you haven't seen these videos, I'm telling you, it oftentimes starts with somebody, hello and welcome. And they do this, welcome to the video where I'm going to speak like this for 35 minutes and you are going to fall asleep. And they're like, no, I'm not. It's fucking terrible. It's so bad. Slurping the soul sounded super spiritual. What? My dog hates loud noises. Wait a minute. Where did I miss slurp? Slurping the soul. I can't even slurping. That word is freaking terrible. Peeling dry skin is satisfying, both peeling and being peeled. Okay, so here's the thing with the skin, and Ed is saying hell no. I'm a bit of a germaphobe when it comes to things. However, and this is disgusting, and I know this about me, and I think it truly is like an OCD thing. If I see somebody, and I'm telling you, when I say somebody, anybody, like it could be people that I don't even know, which is highly disgusting. It takes everything in me not to go over to them and peel it. Oh, I know that's so gross, but when I see somebody's skin peeling, all I want to do is be like, can I give you $10 to just peel your skin? I know that sounds terrible. Like Hannibal Lecter. I don't know. I feel like you guys have lost all respect for me right now. Because when I say it, I'm just like, you're a disgusting human being. But Mike knows I'm obsessed with peeling skin. It's totally bizarre. It is bizarre. Like Mike can't stand it in the summertime. And I tell him, it's not that I want him to peel or burn or anything like that. I am constantly like, here is the sunscreen, put it on your body, be an adult, don't burn. But he doesn't listen. Therefore, the consequence is burning skin. And I'm like, if you're going to burn, I'm going to peel your body. Like and what's so crazy, I'm sorry, I'm getting like all over the place. Even though I can't stand certain noises, the sound it makes is so satisfying to me. It's like, isn't that disgusting? I feel like I lost Ed and Ernie now. They're like, this bitch be crazy. We're done. Anybody else? Steven does, right? Sunburned skin feels so good being taken off. And that even sounds disgusting to me, but I enjoy it. I know you truly hate it. He literally stands there. Like if he's getting ready in the morning and he's topless, and I'll come in and I hone in on something and he's like, could you please not? Could you please just leave my body alone? And I'm like, no, babe, no, I just, I want to like give you a massage. And I'm like, like, it's terrible. I just love it. I don't know. I don't know. It's a sickness. Tyler says, I peel my own skin, but I don't know if I want somebody else to do it. I get it. Especially, like, could you imagine somebody you don't know just being like, can I peel your skin? It'd be like, are you going to lock me up in like a cave? Right? Like that just sounds bizarre, but I've never peeled anybody's skin that I don't know. Just because it's in my head that I'd like to doesn't mean that I would. I used to run away from you. I know it is a little too much information. I'm sorry, Head. Still be my friend. Ernie says, well, if you ever run out of video topics, I'm pretty sure there's an audience for skin peeling. 100% there is. There's an audience for everything. 100% for everything, but that's like it's disgusting. I'm ashamed of myself. I like don't even want to be in my own body. It's gross. This is getting weird. Sorry. All right, next question. We're gonna go. Next question. Here's a fun one. A movie. What movie would you like if you had to play a movie on loop? Not forever, not for your entire life, but like maybe a couple of days. What's the movie that you would have on loop? And you can't use your Christmas Harpoons Vacation Lampoon with Chevy Chase, whatever the hell it's called. Got to pick a different movie. What would be your movie? Think, comment. I'm going to sip. And now my water chaser. Ew, Mom, no. Nope. We're not going there. Although I do watch Dr. Pimple Popper and I watch it sometimes. I'm like this, like, oh, like it's, I can't even talk about it because it makes me so squeamish, but I find it so fascinating when she gets in there and she's like, picks up this big ass thing. Avatar. Really? I don't think I've ever seen that movie. Who's in that movie? Christmas Harpoons. That sounds like, wait, that sounds like not a family movie. Is that what I said? Did I say Christmas Harpoons? No Christmas Harpoons, dang. Now I'm snorting. I'm sorry, I just ruined your movie title. Oh, whew. Michael Zaha, The Breakfast Club. I love The Breakfast Club. Grown-ups, I've never seen, but I do love The Breakfast Club. I love that soundtrack. I like that movie. Micah says, babe, seriously, you don't know Avatar? I don't think I do. Do you know what movie I would have on loop? When I was a kid and I would be home from like, I'm sorry, don't gasp, Dave. I don't know it. Who's in it? Tell me who's in it. Maybe I do. When I would be home, like sick with whatever, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I loved that. It would be that movie. And then I would watch Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. I loved the three and I would watch those, but Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Classic. Out of all the movies in the world, that's where I'm going. Sorry, Dave. I'm sorry, Dave. I feel like everybody's disappointed in me between my skin peeling and my not knowing Avatar. Is that like a classic movie? Should I know it? Ed, what do you think? Should I know Avatar? You know that movie with the big blue people? You know that movie with the big blue people? Is that Avatar, or are you trying to tell me a different movie with big blue people? I don't know that movie. Not even a little. Okay, wait. I love Avatar. Crap. All right. My next question is going to be, if you could change your name, it's a two-parter. Would you change your name? If so, what would you change it to? Or are you like, no, I happen to like my name. Think about that. Discuss. Avatar. Okay, I have to just look this up for a minute. But yeah, are you a name changer? Or do you just happen to love the name you have? Avatar. Images. Oh, okay. No, I've never seen it. But yes, now I know the people that look like cats almost, that are blue with the cat ears. I've never seen that movie. Perhaps we need to watch it. Have you seen this movie, Michael? They look like sexy cat aliens. I'll watch it. Some guy, wait, okay, where are we? Ed says, we could not get through Star Wars franchise, kept getting sidetracked by episode 4. Yeah, I did not like, and I don't know if this is like a hot topic with some of the guys who are real Star Wars fans. I did not like any of the other Star Wars movies except for the original 3, Star Wars Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. I didn't like any of them. Return of the Jedi, I think, was my favorite. And the only other one that had to do something with them, the Battle for Endor, there was something with the Ewoks that I loved, that we used to watch that all the time as kids. And I loved that movie. But any of the other Star Wars, wasn't feeling it. Okay, so Dave likes his name. Good. Ed, shh, don't tell the people this. I always wanted to be Michael. Wait, you always wanted to be Michael? Is that a Wait a minute. Hold on one second. Oh, crap. All right. So Stephen wants to be Michael. What is that last name? That's not your last name now. And Mike says, you have a solid name, Dave. No need to change it. There is no need to change it. Dave is a strong name. Stephen, I like your name too. I like it, but I'm just curious. Great CGI in Avatar. It looks like it. I love the name Michael. And why can't I say that name? Is Vinny's last name. That's what it is. Okay. I'm like, I feel like I know that last name. I can't picture you as a Michael. Maybe just because I'm picturing my hubby as Michael. You look like a Stephen, but okay. Oh, I like Michael. It's a good name. Wizard of Oz. Lisa, you would watch Wizard of Oz on loop. That's lovely. Those monkeys are a little creepy, though. Michael says, sadly, no. And I always wanted to see it. I think it was a movie you had no desire to watch. Why not just throw me under the bus with all the Avatar loving people we have here, babe? I'll watch it now. Yes, that is a classic. Tyler says, I think I like my name. I don't know what I would change it to, even if I could. No, I like your name too, Tyler. It suits you. It's a good name. I would change my name to Mr. President so they can call me that in the Chick-fil-A drive-through. That would be great, Mr. President. I love it. Stephen says, I was named after my dad's brother, Stephen. Well, that's lovely. Has some meaning. The Harry Potter series is also super high on there. Okay, so do you know, I've never seen any of the Harry Potter movies. Oh, my dad says that he thinks Riley would really love them, but I've never seen any of them. Maybe I should. Haha, Ed. That's funny, Ed. I think it's funny too. Michael, what about you? Do you know of Mr. Ed? You're missing out. I know. I have to. I definitely have to check them out. I've heard that from people. I would actually, because I was thinking about this. I like Brie, but I love the name Charlie for a girl. I've been like obsessed with that name. I like the name Charlie. And I also like the name Shea, like Shea Stadium. And I like Shay and Charlie. Those would be my two if I had to be renamed. I don't know which one I'd go with, Shay or Charlie, but those are the ones I like. You've never seen Harry Potter either. No, I've never seen it. Ed does that crazy stuff at Chick-fil-A. They call him Mr. Ed, and he makes horse jokes at the drive-thru. You guys are my kind of people. I would love that. I'm okay with my name. Yeah, I'm okay with your name too. It's a solid name. I would change my name to Mary, and my aunt to my aunt who died a few years ago. Oh, that's nice. A little tribute to Aunt Mary. I'm okay with my name also. I have to tell you, and I just love the whole name, Ernie Hatmaker. It's just like I say it and it makes me smile. That's a great freaking name. I love it. It's a good one. Mom, what about you? Would you change your name? My mom's name is Sharon, and one of her friends used to call her Shay. I thought that was cool. Shay, Shay, Shay. I'm in the mood for Chick-fil-A. It is a male physical ED. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So you got to put that E and D just closer together, capital the D, E, lowercase the D, and then you're fine. And then it's just Ed. But it could stand for a few different things: emotionally disturbed, erectile dysfunction, a few things. I love the name Goom. Yes, we call my mom Gooma. That's the name instead of grandma, nanny, nana, granny, any of those. She's Gooma, the Goom. What was all right? One more question. I think I have one more question. Oh, wait, there's a few, but no, I'm gonna go with one. Are you, because this tells me a lot about you. Wait, did anyone see my cousin Vinny? I liked my cousin Vinny too. And your dad used to call you Shay Shay? Oh, mom, I didn't know that. That's sweet. I just go with special ed most of the time. Good icebreaker. That's phenomenal. Just walked up to somebody and be like, hey, special ed, how are you? I would love to see that. The expressions, facial expressions people would give. Okay, are you a birthday person? Now, few different things to this question is, are you a birthday person? Do you enjoy your own birthday? And are you a birthday person where do you enjoy celebrating birthdays for others? There's a reason why I ask. Michael, get ready, but there's a reason why I ask. But yes, I'm curious, birthdays, how do we feel about them? Discuss. That's, oh, right. And Aunt Diane used to call you Sammy. And I thought that was such a great nickname too. I love that. Gumi, I know. It's a nice little nickname. I'm starting to sweat under this like hat. And it's also shedding. I think I was saying the last time I wore this, I think my pom-pom is stressing out. It's losing its hair. It's just stressing. Steven said, I used to love to celebrate mine, but as I got older, I like to celebrate others more. Lovely. Ed tricked me into drinking and telling my age on live stream. So now you hate birthdays and anything that reminds you of the day of your birth. No, stop it. Just stop it now. But I like that, Stephen. I like that you still like to celebrate others. That's lovely. So my take on that, and I know a lot of people already knows this. Wait, Mike says, I absolutely love celebrating yours and mine, babe. Don't believe anything she's about to say. Bullshit. And my mom says, I celebrate anniversaries of birthdays now. Yes, you do. I remember my mom saying, like, when she turned 40, oh, it's the 10th anniversary of my 30th birthday. And she just kept going from there. Dave says, I like celebrating my birthday because it means I made it through another year. Yes. If someone wants to throw me a party, I'm fine with it. And I like celebrating others. Dave, you and I are friends. So here's the thing with birthdays. I look at my birthday as like almost like New Year's, how people look at New Year's Day. I look at it like the start of a new year and like an opportunity to like, here's another year of my life. I'm going to grab it by the kahunas and go with it. I am a child. I am an absolute child when it comes to my birthday and the birthday of others. So my birthday is May 17th. So when May 1st hits, I'm like, let's go. Let's go. And I try to plan every weekend. And it's not even about like materialistic things. Although I'm not going to lie, I do like a nice wrapped box. I just like unwrapping things with a pretty bow. There could be like a card inside. I just like unwrapping it. And it's really not about like wanting expensive things. I just like celebrating. I like eating the cake. I like people singing the happy birthday song. I like feeling like a special person for an entire month of celebrating. But I also really, really enjoy celebrating other people's birthdays. Now, I'm going to pause for a second. Tyler says, I like celebrating my birthday, but I've never liked doing anything crazy. Yeah, I'm not like a let's go and get crazy. Like I like, dancing and things like that, but I'm not like a let's go and drink to the point of not remembering. And like, I don't like any of that kind of stuff, but I like to this is me partying it up. Ed says she's the one who had everyone take a shot before the live stream. Nothing wrong with that, except for when you then go live and you realize you've had more shots than anybody else and you're like, ah. Mike says, your 30th birthday, babe? I know. I was just going to say, so my 30th, we went to a restaurant with some of Mike's family, some of mine, a couple of friends. We had a big table. And it was probably, I had one other time when I was like in my early 20s where I don't fully remember the night because I drank Black House. vodka. Is that a vodka? I don't even remember. Shots. And I was like, "Mm-mm, never again," because I do not like not remembering parts of the night. That was scary. My 30th birthday, we went to a restaurant and I got a chocolate brownie martini. Okay. And it tasted like the most amazing like thing in a cup in a glass ever, because I love chocolate and I'm like, oh my, does this even have alcohol in it? That's when you know you're in trouble. So I have a low tolerance, so I drank that. And then I was like, it's my birthday, I'll have another. And this was before I think we ate bread, like there was no eating yet. So that night I don't fully remember, and it really actually upsets me because it was my 30th birthday and I was with family and friends, and I don't like have a lot of memories of that night, and that makes me really sad. But it just like, whoo, do remember being a disgusting pig and sitting on the bathroom floor of a public restroom in the restaurant because I but that's just like, I can't even, the fact that I sat on the bathroom floor, that's just a terrible moment in my life. Oh, I forgot the brownie part. I mean, that's why they were amazing. Chocolate brownie martinis. Come on, guy. Skydiving. Yes, my mom went skydiving for her birthday. I took her and she blew out her eardrums doing that. I will never do that. Ed says my birthday is in December. I used, excuse me, a combination of birthday and Christmas gifts in one, and what a ripoff. I have a cousin that's like Christmas Eve, and I've seen people do that. They're like, happy birthday, Merry Christmas, or like it's a Christmas card and a birthday gift. That's not nice. I'm sorry. Name of the restaurant. It was in Comac and it was called something, as restaurants usually are, and it's not called that name anymore. It was something like Red Door or like Red Martini I'm making things up. It had the color red door. I don't know, but it's not called that anymore. Ernie says I've had choco vino, but I haven't tried chocolate martinis. I've had chocolate wine with. Do you ever have whipped cream vodka? And I'm telling you, I don't drink, but like when my family members bring crap out that tastes like baked goods, I'm done. Like I'm just done for, because I love baked goods more than alcohol, but when you make them taste like baked goods, and I'm like, sure, it's terrible. Chocolate martinis, chocolate brownie martinis, to die for. Amazing. I don't remember the name of that place. I could picture it, but I don't remember it. Ed says, haha, I don't remember many a night on Liberty in Naples, Italy, when in the Navy. Woo! Those sound like the days, Ed. That's awesome though. Naples, Italy. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Just not remembering because of alcohol like freaks me out a lot. Had chocolate beer before? No, I haven't. I didn't even know that was such a thing. I'm not a real beer drinker. Ironically enough, the only beer I like is Corona, which just sounds bizarre now, but I do. I like Corona. Um, but yeah, the birthday thing. So when Mike and I first started dating, and it was his birthday, we were both, and I don't know if this embarrasses you, Miguel, but whatever. We were both Carrie Underwood fans. Love Carrie Underwood, and she was playing in New Jersey, and I'm like, I'm bringing him for his birthday, and I got tickets and I got a hotel room, and I don't think we were married yet. I'm not sure. And I printed out like a picture of her. Hey, look who you're going to see. And he opens it up. Am I getting this right, or was that Christmas? Whatever. He opens it up, and like his first reaction was, oh, is this on like a work night? Am I gonna have to take off the next day? And I'm like, seriously? I planned this out and you're worried about work? And it just kind of went downhill from there. We had an awesome time at the concert, went back to the hotel, and this guy at like 1:30 a.m., he's like, babe, we got to wake up. We got to go home. I can't even sleep in this room. I'm like, what? We're in New Jersey. It's the middle of the night. What the hell are you talking about? He's like, I can't. This room's uncomfortable. And we left. We left. Like, okay, buddy. Okay. And ever since then, he used to, I will say, Miguel, when we first started dating, He was very cute. He would keep a list, and throughout the year, if I had made mention of anything, he would write it on the list, which was so sweet. And then like Christmas would come and I would open up these gifts. And again, and he knows I'm really not about materialistic things at all. I love when something is like, oh my gosh, you remembered I said that, like a thoughtful thing. And it would be these things that throughout the year, like, oh, remember you mentioned you like that shirt with like, I don't know, a dog print on it. I'm making crap up, but things like that. And as we've gotten older in our marriage and more broke because we have kids, we don't do things like that as much. But he used to be really good with things like that. But Mike, and you know this about yourself, you are a terrible gift receiver. I have to prep him every time before the kids give him a gift. My mom, his family, where I need to remind him, I don't care if they give you dog crap. You will open it and you will say, this is amazing. Thank you so much. I'll try it on. Sure. It's great. And if it doesn't work for you, we'll return it. But you're not going to be like, no, you will not, especially not to the kids. Yes, you will take their paperweight or their huge ass thing with stickers and you will take it and you will love it. That is it. He's not very good at it. Mike says, wow, my dad was in the Navy and my family is originally from Naples. I'm feeling closer and closer to you. Bromance. No, it's okay. I do love her. Ed says, LOL Corona. Sorry, just about to spit out my water. I love it. I do. And I feel like there's a joke in here, but I love Mike's hard lemonade. I do. I love Mike's hard lemonade. And all my friends like, oh, you want some Mike's hard? I'm sorry, Mom, you don't need to hear that. Dave says, I did something like that for my girlfriend, but she likes Fleetwood Mac. That's so lovely. That's so nice. Michael. Nice, Dave. Dave says, one of the best shows I've ever saw. Mike, I could see that. I love Fleetwood Mac. There's some good music. Mike says it's true. It is true. I don't know what you're saying it's true about, but you are terrible at receiving gifts. You are. Ed says, that is cool, Michael, about your dad and family. Yes, I know. That is cool. My mom says, yes, he is. He always hates my gifts. Mom, that's not true. Mike doesn't always hate your gifts. I'm going to get back to that in a moment. Because I need to explain something there. Oh, I'm very nice about it. Come on, babe. No, you're not. Ernie says, what a small world. I know. Naomi. Naomi's joined us. Naomi, we're like over an hour again. This is like a party crew right here. How are you, Naomi? Getting back to my mom, though, with gifts. So I'm going to give you a little, what am I saying? I'm going to preface it with saying that my mom is truly, and no joking aside, one of the most selfless people I've ever met. Like, if she had $2 in her bank account and you need it, like, it's yours. That's how my mom is. She's a very giving person, and oftentimes just like gives and gives and gives. And I wonder if she has any for herself, but that's what she does. So my mom lives in North Carolina and is definitely adapted to a little bit of the North Carolina. I don't know if that's like you're loading a gun, like, I don't know, but like weapons and things like that. And my mom, for many years now, anytime she can, she will gift me. Good night, Lisa. Have a good night. She will gift me and my sister and my brother with a weapon. And usually they're knives, like for our own protection. And she knows my favorite color is purple. So one year she got me a knife, like a switchblade, purple with like a little bedazzling on it, like, oh, if it's purple, you'll use it. And I'm just like, what in the hell am I going to do with this? And then like, she'll get me the spray, the mace, that's like in the form of a lipstick and things that could do bodily harm to people because I'm going to be attacked every day of my life. Doesn't do well with my anxiety because then I'm like, holy shit, I guess I am going to be attacked. Like I always think in my head, because my mom is now arming me with things. And I have a box, literally a shoebox of weapons where I look like I'm a spy for like some other country. And here's my gear. And that all comes from my mom. But then my mom will also Purple is Liza's favorite color too. It's a great color. My mom will also, I'm actually looking at some of it in our basement. So she one year decided that we all needed to have a kit of stuff for when the world ended. Everything from tampons to make candle wicks out of, to emergency water, to a pump, like all sorts of random things that I've kept, Mom. You thought I was going to throw away. I've kept my emergency box when the world ends. It's here, which is lovely. And then for Christmas, she's always buying socks and sweatshirts. So it's not that Mike doesn't like your gifts. He just has a lot of socks and sweatshirts now. And sometimes you don't get the sizes right. And that's okay. It's not that he doesn't like them, but when you get things right, you get them really right. And he holds on to them for like 10 years. So you're fine, Mom. You're a very loving and thoughtful gift person. But I truly have a shoebox of weapons. I mean, none. I don't want to start a gun conversation. I don't feel comfortable with a gun in my home. So I don't have that, but I have weapons in my home. Knives. I have them. Okay. Mom says, yes, he does, but I keep trying. The only thing he liked was the toilet plunger. That was a great gift. My mom got Mike this, like, I guess if he was a plumber, toilet plunger tool. And it's been great because I can't tell you how many times the kids clog up the toilet bowl. I think I have like once or twice, but regardless. And this thing is amazing. So that was a great gift. Gume was awesome. See, absolute best gift. Ed says, hello, Naomi. And Ernie says, I have given the same type of things to my kids. And my mom says, you'll give that to Riley one day. 100%. I know I will. I will. And I have used them. Steven says, we have weapons, hate guns, but but I love my family more. Well, there you go. I have absolutely used it when we have a preserve near us. And if I've gone like walking Walter in the preserve, I realize that I don't live like in a fairy tale candy land where like everybody's lovely and just throwing roses at your feet. I assume that there's somebody in the woods all the time. So I have brought, Mom, you would love this, one of the knives, or this is not it, but like a lip gloss that looks like a lip gloss, but really if I was like this, I would bring you to your knees. Or I walk with something that looks like a pen, but if I took the cap off, it's and I could just gouge somebody's eye out and I'd be good. I would be good. So I use these things, but it's just funny because my mom has gifted me with many things over the years that I truly have a collection. Stephen, right? Ed says, one year I got 17 pairs of socks and a pack of underwear for Christmas. I was like 8. No, that's not good as an 8-year-old. Unless they had a character on it that you love. No, that's not good for an 8-year-old. That is sad, Ed. We'll send you something lovely for Christmas. Perhaps some fruitcake. I know you like that now. I can shoot pretty good now. I'm sure you can, Mom. I'm sure you can. I love my mom with her motorcycles and her, I wouldn't even know how to hold one. But listen, my mom lives in a different place. My mom is like #country living all over the place. She's developed a little twang. You have, Mom. I know you say you don't, but you definitely developed a little twang in your voice too, which is kind of cute. But anywho, but I think I asked all my questions. That was fun. That was fun to get to know each other and to not talk about COVID-19. Although, if anybody needs to let anything out, please feel free to. I mean that. If anybody's just like having a day or something bothering you about the state of the world, feel free to live chat that out. It's okay. I'd said my sister told everyone I needed socks. They thought it was funny. I hope you got a toy though, Ed. Like an action figure, a car, Play-Doh, something. My mom says I sold my bike last summer. I know you did. My mom's Batmobile. My mom had something that looked like came from the Batcave. It was freaking awesome. She had to sell it because of her dexterity, right, Mom? In your hands just aren't. I don't know why I keep doing it. Sorry. Oh, Naomi, are you still here? I don't know why. If I yell, you hear me better. Naomi, are you still here? If so, how is your day? How is your day, Naomi? Um, the spider. Yes, my mom had the spider. Pop them in the pie hole. What? Who did you pop in the? Oh, you popped your family in the pie hole. I love that. Right in the pie hole. I'm having a great time. I am. I'm having a great time with you guys. You're so much fun. Um, yeah, but I wonder if Naomi is still here, my friend from Wales. I always say it like that. Wales. I don't even know that's how you say it. Like, I don't know if that's really the accent you would use. But that's how I say it. You still have the memories, yes. And we have some really great pictures of you on your spider. Do you guys know what a spider is? It's pretty damn cool. It has a wheel. Wait, is it two wheels, Mom? Two tires in the front and one big one in the back? And you're like, "Rah-rah." You're a little giddy right now, babe. I know. It could be the wine, I'm not gonna lie. That could be it. But it's also I truly, and I say this all the time. I do. I say this all the time that these lives are like a dose of medicine for me. They truly are. Like even before all of this, just like, I don't know, dealing with just life. There's a lot of wonderful things in life, but there's also a lot of stressors and such. And that's where like this all started. Like I said, like I just pushed live and like, hey, I am struggling hard as anybody else. And it just makes me feel so good to like laugh with people and to talk about nonsensical things. And sometimes during my lives, like we get into it, like we get into some deep crap, and that feels really good too. Um, but it's just nice to be silly and wear costume. I invite all of you to wear a costume. Take a picture. Let me see it. Ed says, "Oh, that kind of spider, not the right leg. Wait, right legged kind. No, like an actual. Yeah, like she's. This is my sign for motorcycle. She's on a spider. Keep drinking that wine. You'll have a better time, but you may not remember this tomorrow. Shut up, Mom. Happy to be of help. Yes, Dave. Thank you." And Steven says, "Feels great to be silly, to be a silly geese. It does, but isn't it a silly goose? It's a silly goose, Steven. Come on now." Michael says, "And she tells me tonight I'm just doing a quickie 20-minute. I know, I'm sorry, but oh wow, it's over an hour. But this is fun. Not to say that you're not fun, babe." And Tiger King. I know we have another episode. Anybody else watching Tiger King? I was calling it Lion King for a few times. I was so like, I am not going to watch this thing because I was just like, it looks like a train wreck, but it's only like excuse me, a 7-episode documentary. And it's like, it's a hot mess express, but I'm in it. I'm in it. Ed said 8-legged. Yes, 8-legged spider. Geese, plural, Purell, plural. Yeah. Silly geese. I guess you're right. It's plural. But I still like silly goose better. Yes, Tiger King. Everybody loves it. Oh, I'm just kidding. This is always fun. I know. Tyler's back. I finished Tiger King with my friends on FaceTime about a few ago. It's great. It really is great. And then you're like, this guy is just like this is, it's true though. It's a true, like it's his life. Sometimes we're watching it and I'm like, this isn't made up, like scripted out of somebody's head. Like this is this guy. It's crazy. It is crazy. Says the woman dressed as, where's Waldo? I don't know. But okay, I'm gonna go because we do have a date with Tiger King. But mark your calendars, guys, because if this quarantine, which it absolutely is, gonna go into May 17th, we're gonna whoop it up and party it up here for my birthday like we've never partied before. Just FYI, there's gonna be costumes and balloons and food. It's gonna be amazing. So you're all invited. Mark your calendars. All right, guys. Well, listen, this has been so much fun. Thank you again for playing along and for joining in. Mom says, good night. Time for me to go. Love you more. I will see you in the morning, Mommy. on social media, of course. But cool. Yes, Dave, you will be there. But yes, guys, thank you so much. I mean that. I know, time is precious. We got shit to do, but I love that, we get to spend time like this together. It's fun. Tyler says, have a good night. Enjoy Tyler. Tyler King. Tyler King. Tiger King. Stay safe, friends. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night, guys. My new friends. Yes, stay safe. Enjoy your evenings. Sweet dreams. Goodbye. End.